Hello everyone, it's Shannon with Shannon's Crafty DIYs. Welcome to my channel. Today is the 5 Under 5 challenge. You guys know I love this challenge. I look forward to it every month, and this month's theme is the Spring Fling Galore. So I have 5 tier tray decor DIYs to share with you today. You just saw a sneak peek there, but I will do the big reveal at the very end of the video, so stay tuned. I do post videos every Wednesdays and Saturdays at 7 p.m. This month's challenge happens to fall on a Saturday, but it will be at 5 p.m. as you guys are watching this. I am super excited to share these with you guys, so let's begin with the DIYs. So for this first DIY, it's super simple. I'm just taking one of these milk jugs from the Dollar Tree. I love the rooster on the other side, so I'm just going to keep that on, but just turn it around. You guys know you still can scrape off those pictures, but I'm just leaving it. So I'm taking these stickers from the Dollar Tree, and I think they're so beautiful. They are clear stickers, so they go on anything perfectly. They are sticky, so just have patience to remove them. I loved this home sweet home sign. It has a little flower on it as well. Looks super spring to me. So all I'm doing is just sticking it to the other side of the milk jug. Super easy. So these flowers are a bunch of, the roses are from the Dollarama, and the other flowers you guys know are from the Dollar Tree. Those flowers go a long way, and I love the fact that they're, the Dollar Tree ones, they looked so like pastel, or, you know, like the lamb's ear, very soft looking. So I just love them. So I'm just going to break up a few pieces of the flowers, and I'm just going to make a little bundle of flowers and put them into the middle of the jug. And these beads came from another previous DIY. I'd already put them together on a jute twine. They are the smallest beads, 8mm. But to me, I just wanted to make it look like a little mini garland coming from the jug. How cute is that? You guys know anything mini is super darling. So you'll see at the very end of the video what this looks like. But I'll show you just a little tiny bit right now. So DIY number 2, I took one of these Easter signs from the Dollar Tree. This was actually a couple years ago. I know they keep coming out with the same one every year. I know they always come out with great, beautiful new signs every year, but they always come out with the good classic ones every year as well. So I just loved the bunny on it. I don't like sparkles as much. I mean, it is still cute, but I'm just using the sanding block from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to remove as much sparkle as possible. I am using a 60 grit sandpaper as well that I got from the Dollar Tree after. I didn't show you this, but you can also use that sanding block. If that goes dull, wrap the sandpaper around the block, so that way you still have some support. So now that it is all removed, I don't need to remove every single one, but I just want to make it a smooth surface. So all I'm going to do here is just paint the head of the rabbit white, just using some white acrylic paint. And using this scrapbook paper pad from Michael's. I love it. Again, I got it 2 years ago for $6. It was over after the season clearance. I'm just taking some of this blue gingham or buffalo check pattern, and I'm just going to cut out the shape of just the body part of the rabbit. So I'm just going to use some Mod Podge as well, glue it to the rabbit. I'm not cutting out the shape first. I will be able to cut it out after, and I can also use my X-Acto knife just to get right around the edges of the bunny. What I found helped as well, I'm just taking some clamps from the Dollar Tree and just clamping them around the bunny while the Mod Podge is drying. Now, once it's all cut out and ready to go and the Mod Podge is dried, I'm just taking some more white acrylic paint and just going around the edges of the body of the bunny just to make it look weathered, just dry brushing it with white acrylic paint. And I just absolutely love this ribbon from Michaels. Yes, I paid a little bit more for it, but remember I had that $5 off $15 coupon. So when I bought the other thing, this thing actually only cost me $2, but I love it. You guys know I have been on the hunt for white lace ribbon, but this pink is beautiful. Great for spring, great for any time of the year. So I just made a simple shoelace bow. I took an extra little piece just to wrap around to make it look like the collar of the rabbit, and then I'm going to hot glue the bow just over top of that. And just taking some of these paper roses that I get from the Dollarama. They are $1.50. No, sorry, this pack actually was $2, but there's so many little roses in there, so I thought it was still a good deal. But I just took one of the roses and hot glued it to the center of the bow. And guys, this is it for this bunny. He is super, super cute. Oh yes, and I just wanted to stand him up, so I'm just using one of those little wooden cubes from the Dollar Tree, just hot gluing it to the back. And that is it, guys. So for this DIY, I bought these cute little mini paper bags from the Dollarama. They were 10 for $1.25. I'm just going to use 2 of them, and I thought this was super darling. I'm going to show you in just a second. What I'm going to do first is take these scissors from it was a 3-pack from Michaels. So this one has like those little squiggly lines or scalloped edges. So I'm just going to trim the top of the bag with these scissors, again, just to give it a nice, pretty scalloped look. You guys remember these jars from the Dollar Tree? I actually use it for my sand. So I'm just going to use some of the Dollar Tree sand, fill it into the bottom of the 2 bags just to add some weight, because they are super thin that they will just topple over if there's nothing at the bottom. And now I'm just going to fill it again with some Dollar Tree florals. I love these. I have used these in DIYs before last spring. I just think they're so darling. They're super small. Tell me the name of these flowers. I really cannot remember. They almost look like clematis or something, but that right? So I'm just taking them apart a little bit, and I'm going to add them to the bags. I really am just using the light purple and the yellow flowers from this bundle. I love the dark purple as well, but I just want things to be a little bit lighter color, pastels. Spring always reminds me of like pastel colors. What do you guys think? And I just love buying things in the spring when it's pastel colors. I think that's my favorite. So now I'm just going to take some of this jute twine from Michaels. I love this one because it was a little bit lighter and it had some sparkles in it. So I'm just going to create 2 little shoelace bows around the top of the bags. So I'm just cutting out 2 of the exact same size length of string, and yeah, you'll just see me tying it around. And that is it for this super darling, super cute DIY. You will see everything again at the end of the video on my tier tray. So you guys know this is the 5 Under 5 challenge. It is always hosted every month on the 5th of every month at 5 p.m. Always hosted by Emily with Farm Charm Chic. We have Missi with Crafty, Cove. And today's guest host is Mary Beth with MBGray Designs. I'm going to leave everybody's link and the playlist link in the description box. So go over and say hello. So for the 4th DIY, I made this little fall banner in the fall, obviously. So I'm just going to repurpose this, but keep it still so I can use it for the fall next year. I'm going to use the back of it. And I'm just removing it from the string and just turning everything over. And I'm going to give the banners, before I paint the banners, I just have these wooden letters from the Dollarama. I've been using these in so many DIYs, but you end up losing letters, so you have to create new words type of thing, you guys know. So I'm creating the word spring. It fits perfectly on the other side of the fall sign. So I am taking this Ballet of Folk Art acrylic paint. I found it. It is my substitute for the Waverly Ballet slipper. And I'm going to paint the ballet on the banner, and then I'm going to paint the letters in this Sea Spray Deco art. So now that everything is dried, what I'm going to do here, I'm just making sure that I can spell the word fall backwards, so that way when I turn it over, it's still going to spell the word fall. So before I hot glued the letters on, if that makes sense. So I'm just using my fine tipped glue gun from Michaels. Guys, I'm having mixed feelings about this glue gun. It constantly drips glue. And when I'm trying to glue things, the trail of glue just like, I don't know, guys. What do you guys think? Have you guys ever used the Michaels glue guns, and what do you think? So to thread everything back in place, I'm just going to take some of this cord from the Dollarama. I'm going to take the middle pink just to blend in with the paint colors that I chose. And again, yes, threading it through. If they do shred, you can always add a little bit of tape to put them through, or you can use a little needle and thread to thread it through as well. So yes, here I am just threading everything, and I will adjust everything accordingly to fit on my tier tray. So there we go. I've got a 2-for-1 DIY. I've got a spring and a fall little banner for my tier tray. So all I really do with the banner are like the strings. I just tape them to the inside of the tier tray. So again, you're going to see how it all is put together at the very end. So the last DIY, guys, I don't even think I want to call this a DIY, but it's super simple, super easy. I didn't really do too much to this because this sign from the Dollar Tree this year, absolutely stunning. But I really just wanted this truck. Like, this is absolutely gorgeous. It said spring on it. The license plate says bloom. It is like the perfect colors. Everything is pastel. It is freaking gorgeous. So that is it. I just removed it from the sign, and I'm just going to take some of these wooden cubes from the Dollar Tree and just hot glue them to the back of the tires. Again, that is it for this DIY. I hope I didn't, it looks like I cheated with the 5th DIY, but anyway, you guys, it is super effective. Sometimes the Dollar Tree decor is perfect just the way it is, with just a little tweaking. This is it, guys. This is the final reveal of my tier tray. Everything just turned out so cute. This is just on my kitchen counter, just so I can stare at it every morning when I make my pot of coffee. I had so much fun with this challenge. Every DIY I made was literally less than $2 to make. So I think I at least got that challenge correct. Everything under $5. So this is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Missi, and thank you, Mary Beth, for hosting this awesome challenge. Remember, you guys, you can also follow me on Instagram, same name, Shannon's Crafty DIYs. I also post other crafts. I post things that I also find at the Dollar Tree that I might not show in my hauls. Go over and say hi there. I will definitely say hi to you back. That is it, guys. I hope you have a fabulous weekend, and we'll see you guys at the next video. Bye.